Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Are you all excited for the class?
Yes, sir.
All right. Keep a smile on your face. Positive body language is important. So, welcome to interview preparation class. And we will be discussing a very common question. The question is, introduce yourself. Okay? Introduce yourself. This is one question which will be 100% asked. Most probably this will be the first question. Sometimes it may be second or third question, but normally. And whether you are a fresh MBA pass out, fresh BTech pass out, or you are 55 years old looking for the position of CEO or director, this question will be asked. Right? So what is the process? How should I answer? That's very, very important. Okay, you will start with your name. Okay. So Vasu, what's your name? How will you say your name?
My name is Vasu.
Very good. My name is Vasu. You can also say I am Vasu. But what you will not do, that's important, myself Vasu. If you put your myself and you say whatever your name XYZ you say, it's wrong. I remember a few days ago, there was a student, she entered the interview room and came out. Why? Because she started telling her name in the wrong manner. Right? Interview is a process of selection, but there is a process of rejection also. So let's say I have got 5 vacancies and I am interviewing 150, 200 students. So I need to choose the best. I need to shortlist the best students over there. So it becomes a process of rejection also. Right? After name, so you remember this, I am or my name is. Is that clear?
Yes.
And then you will talk about your educational qualification, right? And normally here people make mistakes. So let me check how do you answer this. So yes, let's go to you. Yeah. Can you share your educational qualification?
Currently, I am pursuing MBA from ITS Engineering College.
Very nice.
I have passed from Guru Gobind Singh University and from BB. In BB.
Okay, fine. So she did absolutely right. Start with your highest qualification. So currently I am doing MBA from ITS Engineering College, and then you can talk about your graduation as she has done it. Remember, there are people who start with class 12th and then they go to the graduation and then they come to MBA. Don't do that. For the HR, they are more interested in knowing your current qualification. Is that clear? Then you will talk about co-curricular activities, okay? Which means your additional certification. Maybe somebody has done a certification program in Python, Java, something. Anybody has done here additional certification? Yes. What course have you done?
I had completed my specialization in computer-aided drug designing.
Okay, so that's very nice. Computer designing, you have done this. So you will talk about co-curricular activities, and then comes extracurricular activities. Right. Now, maybe you have participated in sports, cultural activities. Maybe you are good in debating. How many of you have participated in extracurricular activities? Raise your hand. Okay. And some of you have never participated. Fine. So if you have participated, only then talk about it. Remember, the cardinal principle of interview technique is that you don't bluff. So, if you have participated in sports or drama, debate, whatever it is, you will talk about it. Now, the most interesting part of interview starts here, where you have to tell the interviewer that what kind of person you are and why should you be shortlisted. Okay, what will happen here? You will talk about 3 strengths. All right, so can anybody tell me your strength? Yeah, give me.
So my strengths are I am very curious and keen to learn new things. I am very hardworking.
Okay. So number 1 point is you are. So you can say I am a highly curious person. Okay. I am a highly curious person. And then explain in 1 line. I love to learn new skills. I love reading books. I love to acquire new knowledge. Okay, second strength. Yes, Khushi, I'm asking you.
I am very punctual
Okay, so I am punctual, my time management is good, okay. You can say that I prepare to-do list and I always adhere to it. So ऐसा नहीं करना है कि I am curious, I am punctual and I am a hardworking person. Don't do that. Okay. Yes, third strength.
So hardworking.
You're a hardworking person. So can you elaborate? How will you do that? Can you elaborate just in one line?
Sir, I'm a hardworking.
Okay. So you will say, I am a hardworking person and I believe perseverance conquers everything. Hard work makes impossible possible. Okay. So don't skip. So the mistake what the students do is that I'm a highly curious person, I'm repeating it, I'm highly punctual, I'm hardworking, I have a leadership quality and all that. Okay. So 3 strengths. Can anybody from the second row share one of your strengths? Praveen, can you tell me your strength? Yes? Okay. Yes, you?
I am hardworking because
We have already done that apart from hardworking.
I am serious about my that work is given to me. So,
Shambhavi Rai. Yes, you?
So I'm friendly with everyone. I believe that
Okay, so instead of saying friendly, you can say that my interpersonal skill is very good. I know how to connect with people around me because that's a great, strength. So I'll share with you one more strength is there. You have to share only 3 strengths, but I'm just telling you how you can think about it. You can say I'm a highly target-oriented person. I love to meet target under the given deadlines. Because wherever you will join, there will be a yearly target, quarterly target, half-yearly target, monthly target, weekly target, and sometimes there is a daily target also. So this will bring smile on the face of the interviewer. Right? You will all remember that? Okay. Now, a very important point over here is, can I rub this? Okay, fine. Now a very important point here is that whether we should discuss weakness or not. Okay, the point is you must discuss the weakness because nobody is perfect. Your interviewer is not perfect. You are not perfect. I am not perfect. But there is a way of sharing your weakness. I'll give you an example. Let's say that your communication skill is weak. So the moment you open your mouth, the interviewer will come to know. Interviewer को पता चल जाएगा ना जैसे ही आप मुंह खोलोगे, communication skill is not very good. So say that my communication skill is not very good. However, I'm working on it. I'm working it with my friends, teachers, and I'm sure that in a couple of months I will become proficient in communication skills. राइट तो जब भी अपना आप वीकनेस बताइए आपको क्या बताना है व्हाट एक्शन आर यू टेकिंग इन ऑर्डर टू ओवरकम इट व्हाट इट विल शो दैट यू आर अ प्रोएक्टिव ह्यूमन बीइंग यू आर टेकिंग एक्शन विल टेक अनदर एग्जांपल okay so what is your weakness can you share with me any of your weakness
sir, I hesitate to talk with new people.
okay I hesitate to talk and what action will you suggest me that you are taking in order to overcome your hesitation
Develop interpersonal skills.
Yes, develop interpersonal skills. I will talk more, okay? Yes, what is your weakness? Okay, he doesn't remember right now. So you need to do introspection. Don't copy and paste that whatever we are discussing right now. Okay? So you can also say that I have a challenge of overthinking. There are many new people talk about, people of your age group, कि आजकल बहुत overthinking है. Again, you should suggest what you are doing in order to overcome it. Say that I am reading books, I have got in touch with life coaches, I am taking help of my teachers and trying to overcome it. Is that clear? Don't say I don't have weakness. So recently in IIM Bangalore, a girl was being interviewed and the professor asked her, what is your weakness? And she replied, I don't have any other weakness. That professor was not to be discouraged. He is asked, may I consider you to be a goddess? And she said, yes, sir, you can consider. And you know the end result, obviously. Yeah. Okay, so, and what will happen when you will be sharing your strengths and weakness? Before that, the interviewer might interrupt you. Okay, and then he will again come back to the same question. So you need to be thorough in this question. When you prepare your introduction, you prepare for other questions also, which I will come to it later. The last point, in the case the interviewer does not interrupt, talk about your hobby. Okay, so let me ask somebody who has not shared his hobby so far. Yes, what is your hobby?
Sir, book reading.
Book reading. Which book are you currently reading? Atma Samman. Okay. Who is the writer of the book, and can you tell me what is the content of that book? Achha, so you see, when you talk about hobby, you need to have in-depth idea about that. So I remember I was interviewing a student a few years ago, and he said, "Sir, I am currently reading The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari." I asked him, "Who's the author?" He got confused. I asked him, "What is the content of the book?" He could not tell me. So आपको knowledge होना चाहिए. अगर आपके पास knowledge है, please talk about your hobby. अगर नहीं है, तो I am giving you an answer and you can copy paste it. You can say that I love listening Bollywood songs. However, I am a bathroom singer. Why that is important? Because interview में बात से बात निकलती है. So what do you say is very important. When you say that I'm very strong in communication skills, let's say where you are talking about your strength and you talk about your communication skills, then they might probe more about that. So उस strength की बात कीजिए which you really feel it is your own. So what you need to do is to do introspection. Right? And close to this question is, and this is one of the corporate always does it, like for example, Vasu goes for interview and he's asked, introduce yourself. Then she also went for interview and you are Riya, right? So Riya also went for interview. Isse bhi pucha, introduce yourself. Now when she goes, please tell me your name again. Chetisha, okay. Now she went to, now interviewer ne se पूछ लिया, describe yourself. She thought, arey, introduce yourself and describe yourself is the same question. And she followed the process. Name, educational quality, no. When you are asked to describe yourself, you will only talk about your strengths and weakness and plus hobby. You are trying to tell yourself what kind of person you are. And very importantly, don't think this is easy. You need to practice it. Okay? If Virat Kohli can play 600 balls every day, you can at least practice it twice every day. Before breakfast or after dinner. Because this is the question which is going to be asked. Don't look confused when you are answering this question. Okay? Right? All right, fine. Okay, now, okay. ये हो गया है, इसलिए मैं जान. All right, let's go with the next question. Why should we hire you? Who would like to answer this question? Yes, let's. Who has not answered? She has not answered. Uma? She has not answered. Yes. Why should we hire you?
As a fresher, I believe that ability to knowledge.
Okay. Anything else?
Opportunity to provide skills.
Skills, okay. Yes, you. Why should we hire you?
As a fresher, I believe that I'm a brighter student to shine in a better way. And
everybody who comes says that he or she is bright. All right. Anybody who wants to answer? Yeah, you.
Sir, I have the interpersonal skills and I am a hardworking person. So, because if you hire me, I am doing my best. So this I think that I am fit for this.
Okay, fine, good. So, let's understand that the moment you get interview, call from the placement or any other source, the first document which you will get is called JD, which means job description. So what you have to say, and this line is non-negotiable, you must say, that my qualification and aptitude is in sync with the job description. Okay, first you will talk about that. Qualification likha rahega na, fresh MBA required. So you will talk that my qualification is in, and you can also say my aptitude is also in sync with the job. That is the first. And then you will talk about your strengths. Like she just talked about interpersonal skills, you can talk about that. You know, we have shared strengths and weakness while we were doing the introduction part. So talk about your strengths right now, and also look for the kind of organizations you are getting inside. For instance, if you are getting into Hindustan Lever, it will require a different kind of, the job profile may be different from, let's say, an IT company called Coding Ninjas or Wipro. So you need to look at the job profile, and accordingly you can talk about your strengths. One of the key strengths what you can talk about is the adaptability. Passing out from from college, completing MBA and getting into an organization requires adaptability. You can talk about adaptability. Again, as I have discussed with you in introduction part, you can talk about that you will love to meet targets under the given deadlines. You are a team player. You know how to maintain rapport with your team members and leaders. What are the other strengths anybody else can suggest? Last row.
I am problem solving.
Yes, problem solving. Who said that? Very nice answer. So you can say that I am a problem solver. You are in fact hired in a company to solve a problem. Right? It's something. So the answer, so the first line where you will start with is the job description. And then you have to talk about your 3 strengths. That's it. Alright? So we have done 3 questions today. Introduce yourself, describe yourself, and why should we hire you, right? And what you will do, you will practice these 3 questions, and then we will go ahead with further questions, right? We will practice at least 12 interview questions, soft skills questions, okay? Interview is all about preparation and practice. That is it. ठीक है?